welcome to SmartSlate Studio. Real quick, this video is a short video just kind of show you how to maneuver the software using our free demo. So you just click here on free demo, and basically I went to ChatGPT and I told it just create me a small short film family-based script. Once you have that, this is a good way to demo the software. You just paste it in here and then generate demo breakdown. Now, this will take a few minutes. We do have this where you can only do up to 3,500 characters under the free demo. But basically, this is to get to show you, it's enough to show you how the software works. So once we're inside the actual software, once this is done analyzing, it's going to take us into the software, and I'll show you, like, once you if you subscribe to us or whatever and you want to start using the software, how you actually import a script, which you can import a script off of PDF or Final Draft. So if you're using a different script software, just export a PDF version of it and then you can import that. And obviously, the longer your script is, the more time it takes it to analyze and break down. Because basically, this is kind of your longest step. Okay, once it analyzes it, so it went through the whole script, I just copied and pasted in here. It's going to show you, here's your script. You can scroll through to all the pages, or if you want to jump ahead, here's scene 4. Here's your hotkeys if you're in, because you can actually screenwrite in the software. Here's some hotkeys up here. It tells you. So if I click on here, it's a scene heading. You can see it switch up here from action. So if you wanted to change that, you would just click it and change it to one of these other ones, or a character if you need to change your character, so forth. It's telling you that. So you also have script writing. Now, to get to the actual software and doing your full breakdown strip boards, you can either just X here or just hit the structure key. The structure key now takes you into the production studio. You can click on it again, it'll take you back to the screenwriting portion of the studio. So that's how you kind of maneuver between getting out of screenwriting into production. Okay, so we're in the script editor right here. You can see it. You have all your scenes. Basically, it's already done 95% of the work already. Okay, now you're just going to kind of follow down in order. You have your scene breakdown. So now it's taken each scene. As you can see, we have 7 scenes right here. Here's what's really cool, guys. Speeds you up a lot. It's going to break down your props and wardrobe for you, and that was part of the analyzing it was doing. So to make it more thorough, a couple of things you can do. If you look here, you can do a smart scan. It scans just that scene. Or you can manually edit. You can add things to your different departments. You can delete, or if you want to add just the animals and say, I want to add a dog in this scene, and then you just click on that. Okay, and then that's it. So to scan it all, we're going to do it real quick because it's kind of small. It's not a lot of scenes, so we'll let the software do its progress right now. Real quick, whether once you're in the software, if you're using it, do not leave this. If you do the whole scan, the entire script at one time, don't leave it until it's done, because then basically you'll have to start all over. It won't finish it. So wait till this is totally done before you click and go anywhere else. So right now it's double checking all the scenes. It's adding anything it thinks it needs to be in there to each scene. You can scroll in between here, just don't leave this tab. Okay, so as you can see, it's pulling out. So you look at younger writer Jack, and it's just telling you Here it's giving you ideas of what you're going to need because basically you're in the arena. So this is giving you prop suggestions besides props that are in the script of something maybe you haven't thought about. So now the whole thing has been broke down. Scanned your script, it's got your props, your greens, vehicles, everything that you need. Or, like I said, you can delete them, change them, so forth, and just go through each one. This is software, so it's like does 95% of the work for you. So just double check, especially this department you've seen breakdown. That's really important because that carries out through your whole project. Okay, once you're done with your scene, you can see it's already broke down. You go to your strip board. Here in your strip boards, and it has a little calendar so you can see your shoots between here, but you set this how you want it. I want location first, then script time day or night, and set interior exterior. The default is sets 5 pages a day. So if I want to, I can leave it on 5, and seeing this is so short, it's going to schedule it out for 1 day. And I'm going to say, well, I only want to shoot this Wednesday. Or maybe I'm shooting these days. Okay. Whoops, I changed it up on the scroll. Okay. You can add custom strips in if you like. You can sort by the characters and then just do an auto schedule. And so basically I'm telling it 5 pages a day. This is how I want it. If you scroll down, now you see your live strip board. Oops, sorry about that. You see your live strip board. What's nice, guys, you can also drag and drop these wherever you want them. Okay? And that makes it really nice. Here's the thing. It's going to do everything based on that. So now you go to your shooting schedule. Here's your shooting schedule saying everything's done in day 1. I can lock the schedule if it's the way I want it. This is giving you approximate times. This is some that you'd want to adjust based on what's going on in your scene, but it's giving you approximate times just based off of pages. You can adjust all that. It's telling you who your cast is, etc. So now you have your shooting schedule. And then here you can print PDFs and or print the entire shooting schedule or just print that day. So if you just click on it, it's going to download your PDF for you. Okay. Now, as you can see, the software is doing everything at one time. Here's your days out of days because we have one shoot day. Dad, Jack, Lily, Rusty, everything works. The horse works. Everything works one day. So like you can delete and change this. Okay. And then it does your live cost sheets. So here's your cost sheets. These are all you can click on to edit right within the block. So if you want to change that, but basically it already pre-filled it based on your strip board and your shooting schedule. And then in here, you just click to update call times, pickup times, whatever you like, and then any info. You can add your members from cast and crew. Right now, it's put your cast in, but you can put your crew in once you have that. Okay. Now, this is a nice feature. I am going to go back real quick and show you something, though. This is your crafty catering, which I love because I can say, okay, here's some ideas we want for lunch that day. So it's saying you got 6 in the cast. We haven't put in the crew yet, but say there's 10 in the crew. Okay. And maybe we want to add a couple manuals to it that we're going to have in that particular day. I'm going to say lunch costs us $18. Crafty per person per day costs us 10. If you scroll down, now you see your day budget for cast and crew of what it's going to cost you. And if it's breakfast, maybe you're doing $8 for breakfast, and just fictional numbers here. You can see it change, and you can print out your catering, and you can save this to your project. Okay. you have your cast directory here. What's really nice, you can sync this with your script. And if it doesn't sync the first time, just do it again. There we go. So once in a while it does that. We are working on that bug, but it's brand new software. And so you're always going to have little things. If you see something like that, just reach out to us, okay? But this now syncs your cast. And in here, you put in your character names, okay? You put in their phone, verified their day rates. Are they getting paid daily, weekly, a flat rate? So you put all your rates in here because you want to sync this to your budget too. So if I say the day rate's 100 a day, okay, we're going to do this for the cast. And then we have them all in there, today rate. And you're going to go through your crew directory. You're going to have to add these guys. We do have where you can sync with a master crew directory. So if you have more than one film project in here, you can add, you have your master crew, and then you can pull from there instead of having to re-enter crew each time. But so you just add crew member, put in there. If they're a producer, just type that in and what unit you want that to go to. So you just type that. We're going to use me. And then you just put in, like I said, all this stuff. Okay. Now, this is if this person you want to have editor mode and have access to all this software, you can do that and share the portal with them. I'm not going to go into all that right now because basically this is just showing you how to maneuver the software and a quick overview of all the departments. Okay. So you got all your cost shoots, your day out of days, your shooting schedule, strip boards all done, and then you can do a template here. So you can load the smart template, and on here you can just go through and fill out all the departments, what you're paying, day rate. So it pre-builds a majority of everything you could use. Or you can add an item. So if you need to add somebody into this production department on your budget, you can do that. So once you have cast and crew, you can actually sync them here. So it's showing you they were added with one shoot date, and see here, remember I put them all at $100 a day? So it just synced them with it. And basically just go through and work your budget. It does your production side, so you can print out your sides for your days, and it prints them on the smaller paper. Print your sides. Here is shots. So if you have a shot visual board, you can go in here and upload your shot plans, and then click in here and you can reference everything that you want for your shot. So that's a nice added feature too. Deal memos, you can upload and initiate deal memos on here, and you can sync them to your directory. So now it's sunk in the cast. And then in here, you can just put the info pasted in here for your deal memo. We're going to make this more user friendly, but right now it's a great start for you to put in your deal memo. You can copy paste everything in there. It gives you kind of a template one, but you need to change that for your actual things. Once you're done with these, you can view documents. Once you do this, if you send it, I'm going to show you, the cast and crew also have their own portal off of this software that the deal memo, shooting schedule, their cost sheets all go to. Another fun option you have here is to monetize placement for opportunities. So I wanted to scan my script and tell me what are some ideas in here to product placement. So like here, pickup truck and horse trailer that's being used. Ford, Chevrolet, what's your brands? This goes off a big studio budget, so you would have to change that to fit your schedule and cast and what your budget is in here. But it's giving you product placement ideas where you could put stuff. You have your whole post area and a timeline where you can add milestones of what needs to be done, and you can put them in there. If it was started, not started, in progress, which department in post, you can upload, have all your deliverables stored in here, and then go through your deliverables checklist. See what all you need. These are pretty much your standard items required by some of the bigger distributors. You have a legal vault to store stuff in, your post budget. You can create a post budget in here that's separate. You have festival tracker to add festivals that you're going to. So just click on all that and you can create your reviews. Here's again where you have a master crew you can add to, or cast and crew. Okay, here's what's really nice, guys. If you decide you got to change this ain't working, okay, you go back down to the strip board and you say, okay, I can't shoot that much. As you see, it gave us our strip board all in one day. If I change this page count to go to 1, and I think we have 3 pages in the script, I'm going to tell it to rerun it, and you can say, I'm not working on Mondays, but I'm going to work these days. Okay? And then you just rerun the scheduler. Now you can see it broke it down and it's giving you your page counts and days per day and what your shooting schedule. Now it's already updated your strip board automatically based off of what you did here. So now your shooting schedule, as you can see, went from day 1 to having 3 days. So it automatically updates everything else. So only you can see here, it automatically updated your days out of days. It updated your cost sheets. Now you have day 1, day 2, day 3. It's that quick. When you need to make a change, that's how quick you can change, and it updates everything as you go. So you got here, shoot day 1, shoot day 3. You see how it changed your crafting budget. So that's one of the nice things. You got to make a change, it does it automatically through all the departments. So this is your cast and crew portal. So once you publish and you do everything to your crew, this is what they can see. They'll see their cost sheet sides or whatever. We haven't published this, so nothing's going out right now into their portal. So if you go here, and that's what I'm talking about, published portal, then this sends that out to your cast and crew portals. So again, day 1, day 3. Anyhow, this is just a quick overview. When you go to the studio dashboard, you will see your actual projects. In the demo, guys, we do not have this saving. So once you leave the demo and you leave this right here, you're not going to be able to access any of that. So just know it doesn't save any of your info. So it allows you to play around with the software safely, knowing that none of your info is actually saved in a database anywhere. It's just in the system right here. It's not saved. So if you go back to here, you're going to see you don't have a project. But this is where you could see, hey, you have 3 short films, 2 features, a television series. So you can do all kinds of that. So again, script editor, I forgot to show you real quick. This is where you just import your PDF for your feature film, short film, whatever you're shooting. And then this just takes you back into the main software. But that's how quick, guys, that you can actually go through, use the software. You can see how it speeds up times, especially when you have changes. Just go back through and resync everything. So if you got any questions, please reach out to us. And If you run across a bug like we saw in that one, just let us know. But this is a quick overview. We're happy to show you anything else. We can do a live demonstration with you if you like. But again, play around with the free demo and get familiar with the software and see if it's something you think it can benefit your next production. Again, thank you for visiting SmartSlate Studio. We think you're going to love this software. Thank you again.